Three people walk into the same bank on the same day. The first one has $0 in their account, actually negative $4 after an overdraft fee hit yesterday. The second has $100,000 spread across checking, savings, and a small investment account. The third has $5 million. Now, here's the part nobody tells you. It's not just that these three customers get different products or different rates. They walk through different doors, they sit in different rooms, they get answered by different people on different timelines with different levels of authority to actually help them. Same building, same brand on the door, three completely different banks. I'm Professor Wealth, and today I'm going to show you exactly what happens to each one of them. Let me introduce you. Derek is 34 years old. He works full-time in logistics, he earns about the median American income, and he's been overdrawn 3 times in the last 6 months. Not because he's reckless, but because rent and a car repair landed in the same week. His checking balance right now is negative $4. Tyler is 36. He works in marketing, he's been steadily employed for 8 years, and he's built up about $100,000 across his accounts, enough to feel comfortable, not enough to feel safe. James is 52. He sold a business 7 years ago. His investable assets sit at $5 million. All three of them bank at the same institution. And what you're about to see isn't a story about 3 different banks. It's a story about one bank that operates as 3 completely different businesses depending on whose name is on the account. Derek pulls into a gas station. He swipes his debit card. It declines. He swipes it again. It declines again. There's a line behind him. He's doing arithmetic in his head. Did the paycheck hit? Did the rent auto pay clear? What was the gym charge that came out yesterday? And the math isn't working fast enough. The card is still declining, the people behind him are watching, and a $35 overdraft fee has already been quietly added to his account from a transaction that processed 2 hours ago. Derek didn't get a phone call. He didn't get a warning. He got a fee, assessed automatically by a system that knows exactly one thing about his account, that the balance is negative. Tyler doesn't have this problem. His checking balance never goes below $4,000. But last month, a vendor charge processed before his deposit cleared, and his account briefly dipped to negative $80. The bank sent him a courtesy text. He transferred money from savings within an hour. The fee was assessed, but when he called and asked, it was waived as a one-time courtesy. Same overdraft, same bank. Different outcome. James's account doesn't go negative. It can't. He has a personal line of credit attached that automatically covers any shortfall, charged at a negotiated rate well below what's publicly advertised. But here's the part that should make you pause. James doesn't know his account ever came close to negative, because if it had, his private banker would have called him personally before the system flagged it. The fee Derek paid for being $4 short, at James's tier, that fee structurally cannot exist. Professor Wealth here. The bank collected over $7 billion in overdraft fees in a single recent year. The majority of that came from a small percentage of accounts that were chronically overdrawn, the same people paying repeatedly for the privilege of being poor in a system that charges for it. The customers at James's tier paid zero. Not because the rules are different, because the rules apply differently. All 3 customers need to visit the branch in person on the same Tuesday morning. Derek arrives first. He pulls open the heavy front door, takes a number from the kiosk, and joins a line of 7 people waiting for a teller window. The chairs are plastic. The lighting is fluorescent. There's a TV on the wall playing muted financial news. He waits 23 minutes before his number is called. The teller is polite, processes his deposit in under 2 minutes, and calls the next number before Derek has finished putting his receipt in his wallet. Tyler walks in around 11. The line is shorter on a Tuesday. He waits 8 minutes, gets his deposit processed, and on his way out, a personal banker stops him and asks if he'd like to schedule a quick review of his accounts. He says, maybe next month. The banker hands him a card. The interaction is friendly, slightly transactional, and forgotten by both of them within an hour. James doesn't enter through the lobby. He pulls into a small private parking area on the side of the building. He's met at a separate entrance by his private banker, walked past the teller line entirely, and taken to a quiet office on the 3rd floor. There's a leather chair. There's coffee, already made, the way he likes it. The conversation isn't about a transaction, it's about a real estate deal he's considering, the trust structure his attorney is updating, and the foundation his daughter is starting next year. The transaction itself takes 2 minutes.